still loading, so I'm gonna exit and retry. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I just need you to please agree to be recorded and transcribed if you haven't done so.
Sure.
Okay. Alright. My name is Ross Netherton. I am the hearing officer for the city of Cambridge. And I just wanted to remind you again that our hearing is being recorded today. So if you choose to turn the camera on, your video is going to be recorded as well as the audio. It's your choice. You don't have to turn it on. And today's date is Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025. It is 10:42 a.m. and our hearing is scheduled to end at 10:55 a.m. If we go over a couple of minutes, it's fine because we're starting late. Now, can you please state your name for the record?
So I am, for the record, the party in interest for the party of interest. I am here on special visitation and not making a general appearance.
Okay, that's fine. Now, can you please confirm that you are here to contest ticket number 314-521-325, issued on February 28th, 2025 at 2:15 p.m. for being parked at an expired meter?
I'm not too familiar with the definition of contest. Would you please define it for me, so I know what I'm agreeing to?
This ticket? Do you believe it's an invalid violation?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Now, our connection seems to be fine. If I happen to get disconnected, I'm going to rejoin the hearing as soon as I can. If you happen to get disconnected, you can refer to the email that you received regarding this hearing today and call into the hearing using the phone number provided. Or you may call 617-349-4700 and a member of my staff here can assist.
Yes, sir.
Now, can you please explain to me the reason why you feel as though this is an invalid meter expired violation?
Sure. Well, I would like to face my accuser because I have 199 questions for them.
Okay. What do you mean by face the accuser? The officer who issued the ticket?
Whoever is accusing me, I have 199 questions for them and I want to talk to them.
That's not an option. This is an administrative hearing, but I do see a picture of a Minnesota plate, GTN 048, that the officer took when they issued this violation.
Okay, and is it a verified complaint?
I'm sorry?
Is it a verified complaint?
This is a ticket that was issued by the Cambridge Parking Control Officer.
Yes, but is it a verified complaint?
What do you mean by a verified complaint? It's a ticket that was issued by the police department.
Right, so the ticket is trying to sue me, correct?
No, not at all.
Well, it's trying to deprive me of my private property, of my money.
You were parked, according to the officer, and according to what I can see, I don't see any record of payment. This vehicle, I just gave you the plate number, was parked at an expired meter, unless you can demonstrate to me that it's an invalid violation.
According to the officer? Okay. So the officer is the one accusing me then? May I please speak to the officer? I have 199 questions for him.
You keep saying that the officer is not available. So here's the situation. Was there payment on this meter?
Well, I have the right to face my accuser under the confrontation clause. So I would like to speak to the officer.
If you made a payment on this meter, did you make a payment on the meter? Did you pay on the passport app or did you pay with change?
Absolutely.
How did you pay?
Change.
Okay, because according to the officer who issued this violation, there was no payment made, or
Okay, I would like to speak to the officer then, please.
Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to deny this appeal, meaning that the ticket must be paid within 30 days. You'll be getting a decision letter from me within the next 2 to 3 weeks. And if you're not happy with my decision, I'm going to give you a phone number for Middlesex Superior Court in Woburn.
And why would you possibly deny this?
Because I see no proof of payment, sir.
And that's what the officer said. That's what the officer is accusing me
I'm
of.
looking at a picture. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm looking at a picture of your vehicle and the meter, which shows that there was no time remaining that was paid for on the meter at the time that you were issued this violation.
Wait, you're the judge, right? You judge this?
I'm the parking hearing officer. I'm not a judge.
Okay, so you're not the prosecutor. So why are you prosecuting me then?
Sir, this is an administrative hearing. I've given you my decision. I've given you the basis of why I've made that decision.
That is completely unlawful. What is your name?
Okay, sir. My name is Ross Netherton.
Okay, that is completely unconstitutional. That is a violation of my person's 4th, 5th, 6th due process right, and many more.
Sir, this is a valid violation. I'm not trying to talk over you, but this is a valid ticket from what I can see, based on the information that you've given me and the information that I'm seeing in the system here. Looking at a picture of your plate, your vehicle, parked at that meter, which showed that there was no time remaining on the meter. This is a valid ticket.
Okay, so you're prosecuting me.
I'm not prosecuting you, sir. This isn't.
Well, you are.
A court hearing. This is an administrative hearing. This isn't about prosecution.
It is. You're asking me if I'm guilty or not. You asked me directly.
I asked you if you made a payment, sir. I asked you if you made a payment. If you made a payment online on Passport, I'd be able to look up that payment. I asked you if you made a payment online or with change. You said yes. And if you did pay with change, that's fine. But there's no time remaining on the meter at the time that you received your ticket, which was 2:15 p.m. There was no time remaining. So if you did pay with change, I believe you, but it wasn't enough change in this case.
Sure. So if you are judging it on whether I paid or not, you cannot be the prosecutor as well. There needs to be a prosecutor, and if there isn't one, then you must dismiss it.
Hearing, sir. I think you're trying to think of a court hearing.
This is a form of court. This is me being dragged into court.
This isn't court, sir. This is an administrative parking hearing.
That's a form of court.
No, it's not.
Well, I'm challenging jurisdiction.
Okay, that's fine. All right, well, if you are unhappy with my decision, you have every right to take this to Middlesex Superior Court, and I can give you a phone number.
Okay, because I have the right to face my accuser. There's no accuser here. There's no verified complaint. Also, there's double jeopardy. I have already pled guilty to a parking ticket before and cannot be prosecuted twice against the same crime.
We're not prosecuting you, sir. You're appealing a ticket that you received. We're not prosecuting you.
This is prosecution.
How is it prosecution? You're appealing the violation. And
Absolutely.
so we're giving you an administrative parking hearing, okay?
So I'm requesting dismissal for failure to state a cause of action for which relief can be granted. Rule 12b-6 of Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. This is a civil matter.
Sir, I'm denying your appeal. I'm going to give you the phone number for Middlesex Superior Court, okay?
Do you have a license to practice law?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to have this conversation with you right now. I am not a lawyer. I'm a parking hearing officer for the city of Cambridge, okay?
Right, that's practicing law.
Happy to get... What?
This is you asking me this question to see if I'm guilty or not and having to pay it is practicing law, and you're required.
I needed to see if you had proof of payment so we could see if the ticket was invalid, sir, okay? I'm not trying to have an argument with you. I'm just letting you know, as a parking hearing officer, I see this as a valid violation. There is no proof of payment at the time that you received the ticket, okay?
Yes, sir. I want to quick inform you. Yes, sir, I understand. I want to quick inform you that I have a fee schedule that you guys are responsible for dragging me into court for this frivolous act, and as well as
We're not dragging you into court. How are we dragging you into court, sir? With all due respect,
how are
we dragging you into court?
You work for the city of Cambridge, right?
I'm giving you the option to contest my decision to basically, this is your administrative hearing. I've given you a decision because there was no payment.
Yeah, a
at the
hearing
time
is
that
for
you received
court.
the ticket. And so now your only recourse is to escalate this to Middlesex Superior Court. There's a filing fee involved of $275. Sometimes it's waived. You'd have to speak with them about that. That's your only option. At that point, it leaves this office, okay?
Okay, sir, I have a question for you. So, you said this is a traffic violation, right?
This is a parking ticket.
Which should be considered a traffic, right?
It's not a moving violation.
Right, okay, but it's
It's a parking ticket violation, yes.
okay. So,
Yes?
can you define the definition to parking?
You were in violation of parking at a meter. The meter was expired at the time that you got the ticket. So once again, as far as I can see, this is a valid ticket. There was no money left on the meter. If you paid with change, if you paid with on passport, and we saw that you were parked at that time, then this would be an invalid ticket. However, it's a valid ticket. There was no payment on the meter.
That is completely unconstitutional.
I don't believe we have anything
I
else to
reserve all
discuss.
rights.
I'd be happy. Go ahead.
I said that is completely unconstitutional, and I reserve all rights at all times, and I waive none at all.
Why do you believe this is an invalid ticket?
I said it is unconstitutional.
How is it unconstitutional? I mean,
The roads are public.
okay.
Roads are
Okay.
public and not owned by the city of Cambridge.